Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Audi Q3 Premium Plus. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're in the market for a new car, I wrote an in-depth article on my website about how to buy a new car for the lowest price. I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, so we can see that the 2018 Q3 starts at $32,900. That's the start of the MSRP, and the range goes up to $37,900. So, there's a $5,000 price difference between the base model and the top tier model. Here's what I think. Buying or leasing a subcompact premium crossover is a great way to own a top tier luxury branded vehicle without paying a lot of money. Case in point, we're looking at the Q3. But while these vehicles feature attractive starting prices, the price adds up quickly once you start tacking on expected luxury-oriented features such as leather seating, a sunroof, and all-wheel drive. It happens all the time. If you watch this channel, which is why you should subscribe, then you already know that a lot of these SUVs start at really attractive prices, and then, boom, you add the stuff that you want. Now it's $50,000 or whatever. I just did the new 2019 Cadillac XT4. I'll put a link up, which is a competitor to this Q3. And it started off with a very attractive base price. And by the time I got done with it, it was knocking the door $50,000 all day. So you should check out that build. Here's the deal about the Audi Q3, however, is, somebody must have forgotten to tell Audi that, to strip their models down because the 2018 Q3 is feature-rich and much less expensive than its rivals. You can see here it says with its agile performance, driver-centric technologies. Also, in addition to what I was saying, the Q3 is great for navigating the city, right? Available Quattro all-wheel drive, so they still don't give you the all-wheel drive standard, but the Q3 is an attractive vehicle. But keep in mind, we still got to I want all-wheel drive. I always want all-wheel drive, so we're going to have to throw all-wheel drive on top of this build. Here's how this is going to work. We're on the overview page right now. We're going to go over the overview page real fast. We'll take a look at the gallery. We'll take a look at the performance. We'll check the technology, and we'll check the features, and then we'll get into our build and price review. Here they're talking about the design, really, exterior and interior, which we will take a look at both of those. From the sporty front grille to the sleek wraparound tailgate and brilliant LED taillights. Taillights. The Audi Q3 exudes style and make the open road a little more scenic and the city a little slicker. Interesting. Here's some other things, though. The Audi Q3 is really cool, but every vehicle has pluses and minuses. Every vehicle has pros and cons. So for some pros, and then we'll look at these LED headlights. For some pros, I listed 3. Number 1, lots of features at a price lower than rivals, which I was just talking about. Number 2, the interior is lined with high-quality materials. You'll see that when we get to the interior part of this. I had 4. Number 3, rides comfortably on rough roads. Got a great suspension. And number 4, cabin is hushed at highway speeds. Got a great sound deadening. So we can see these LED taillights. They're really, really attractive. They kind of have a huge eyebrow up here, and it kind of looks like they go all the way around and completely make an outline, but they're just a little thicker down here in the bottom left, in the bottom corner, and then that big eyebrow up top, which is pretty cool. Then they're showing the LED taillights, and then the single frame grille, right, with sculptural horizontal lines. The single frame grille is the distinctive statement on Audi design and the road. The powered tailgate. Made from aluminum, the available sleek wraparound tailgate. Yeah, it does kind of wrap around the car, doesn't it? Can be opened, closed, and programmed with ease. Oh, we should probably mention those other cons, right? So I talked about the pros, and then we'll talk about these cons real quick, and then the S-Line, because I do like the S-Line. So for some cons, the handling and acceleration lag behind the class rivals. Number 2, backseat is tight fit for adults. Number 3, ranks at the back of the pack for fuel economy. Maybe they put more emphasis on performance. Who knows? Lastly, for the cons, for the minuses, the infotainment controller is awkwardly placed and no USB interface. What? No USB interface. Yes, you heard that right. Anyway, S-Line exterior, right? This gives you the sporty look. The sport appearance gives you what? Bumpers with enlarged air intakes, right? Here's that enlarged air intake on the bumper. Gloss black side sills. That's the window trim. Instead of it being chrome, it's gloss black. BMW calls theirs shadow line. A rear diffuser. That's just the back end. Let me go back. The rear diffuser is just this little piece right down here, right around the tailpipe. That's just the rear diffuser right there. And then what else? Aluminum door sills and a pronounced rear lip spoiler. So the door sills right down here looks like it's kind of like an aluminum look to it. And yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Interior inlays. So they're talking about the wood. So you can get aluminum satellite? No. Heck no. Or a balsamic brown walnut wood, which, as we can see, is surely going to look better than whatever aluminum satellite must look like. Doesn't look like they have any leather up on this dashboard, but of course they wouldn't at this price point. Panoramic sunroof. The standard panoramic sunroof offers both the front and rear passengers a virtually unobstructed overhead view while flooding the cabin with natural light. Nice. And it's got the satin finish roof rails. Very nice touch. The three-spoke multifunction steering wheel. It's leather wrapped. And it has available, right? That's optional shift paddles to make quick shifts. The multifunction steering wheel puts the driver squarely in command. 2 more slides on this. Oh, check it out. Did you see that nice Bose stereo system right down here? Looks really nice. And does that look like a little aluminum trimming on the door? Looks real on the glove box door. That's a nice touch if it is. And then over here they're talking about the split folding rear seat back. Whether transporting your groceries or your gear, you have plenty of options with a 60-40 split folding rear seat back and 42.8 cubic feet of storage space with rear seats folded. All right, good deal. All right, one more slide. Let's check it out. What are they going to talk about? The climate control. Dual zone climate control. That means the driver can control his or her own climate, and the passenger can do the same. Dual zone climate, automatic climate control allows the driver and front passenger to dial in their ideal temperatures. I guess I just said that already. Let's move on. We'll explore more performance, but they're going to give us a little snippet of information here. It says what? The Q3 is an SUV that can adapt to almost any environment. Its innovative materials, smart engineering, sophisticated design are ready for virtually anything the road brings its way. Then get a grip. They're going to talk about the Quattro system, right? Roads can be unpredictable. Luckily, the Q3 is available with legendary Quattro all-wheel drive. By sending power to the wheels that with the most grip, Quattro helps maximize available traction to improve handling performance. And when roads get slippery, Quattro all-wheel drive can help to get a grip on the situation. Very cool. What's the next one? Innovative connections. We already did that one. That was later. We'll come back to that one. Power up. So, all right. So here's why they're saying that the performance, handling, the acceleration is a little laggy, because it's just got a 200 horsepower. Made it to a 6-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission. I'm surprised that it's not leading the pack in fuel economy with such a small engine. But whatever. There's the intercooler right here. That looks like the intercooler. If that's a radiator, that's very small, but that sure looks like the intercooler to me. And then adapt to your environment. So you've got some driver select modes here. It says Audi Drive Select System. You can choose from comfort, dynamic, or auto mode to help adjust the steering and throttle response of your Audi Q3. So now you can do more than just adapt to your environment. Now we can come to that innovative technologies. So what is this talking about? So we're going to get to the technology tab. But remember, we're just on the overview page, so we're just kind of getting a gloss over right now of the information. So I guess some of it, when we get over to the technology page, when we get over to all the pages, it'll be a little redundant, but we'll skim through things that are redundant. So we're not going to just spend time on that. But let's find out about their latest innovations and all of that there. Let's find out. What do they got? MMI Navigation Plus. The available MMI Navigation Plus system provides available Audi Connect, right? That's Google Earth with 3D satellite imagery, Wi-Fi hotspot for up to 8 passengers, local traffic, weather, flight information, news, and a bunch more. And then we have what? Audi Side Assist. The available Audi Side Assist system uses radar sensors and optional warnings to help alert you if a vehicle is in your blind spot. Parking System Plus with rear view camera, right? So if you're backing out, all right, so the standard feature uses front and rear acoustic sensors to help detect when you are close to another object, while an available rear view camera helps provide additional visibility when backing up. All right, that's cool. The Cadillac had some really cool features on that, and so did actually the Infiniti QX30 has some really nice safety features. I'm going to put a link up to my video I did of that vehicle. I think it fits in with these vehicles, the Q3, the Cadillac XT4, the Mercedes GLA. Oh, and here's the Bose. The Bose, 465-watt, 10-channel amp, 14-speaker premium audio system. Yeah, you know that system probably bumps. You know it bumps. The Audi Advanced Key, keyless start, stop, and entry. They couldn't think of a better name? Well, there's that ugly aluminum trim. See, I knew I wouldn't like that. That's straight ugly. With available Audi Advanced Key, you can lock, unlock, and start your Audi Q3 without having to reach for your pocket. So the Q3 comes in just two trims. You got the Premium and the Premium Plus. You can see with the Premium, two configurations. The Premium comes with Xenon Plus headlights, LED daytime running lights, 18-inch wheels, panoramic roof, leather parking system plus with rear view camera. We just kind of read about that. And then if you upgrade to the Premium Plus, you get full LED headlights, Audi Advanced Key, which we just kind of read about, power tailgate, heated front seats, aluminum satellite inlays. Well, I don't really care for the aluminum. Hopefully we would be able to option for something else. But here's the deal. There's no doubt about it. The Q3 in its base premium trim is a heck of a deal. It's far less expensive than rivals from BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and its list of standard features is more robust. Having said that, I'd opt at least for the Q3's convenient package if you were going to go for the premium model. And you should expect, and that's going to give you the features you expect from a luxury car, including the keyless entry and power liftgate. If you could pay a bit more, though, my recommendation trim is the Premium Plus. That's why we're doing this build-in price on the Premium Plus. All right, and we already went over what that gives you. So, and it's really just a small bump in price. We're talking just a little bit less than $3,000 for this all these extra amenities on a vehicle, and you're still way under price than the competitors. We actually did go through all these ribbons. We did go through the gallery, the performance, the technology. Normally on other manufacturer sites, they take you to another page that has a lot more information, but we actually went through all of it. So since we did that, let's view all the features of the Premium and then the Premium Plus, and then we'll go to the build. So all the features, infotainment, it's got the Audi Connect radio with 10 speakers, single CD, MP3 player, playback compatibility. Now, let me preface this with saying I'm not going to read every one of these. I'm going to kind of hit some highlights. If you want to make sure that you read all of these, if you really want to know all of them, then download the build summary, right? Because when I get done building this vehicle, then I can download the PDF. And then I upload that to my MediaFire account, file sharing, and then that gives me a link, and I share that link with you. That link will be in the description below this video. So if you want all the features and standard options and all that stuff, download that. Otherwise, you can just pause this video so you can make sure that you read everything. So it comes with the Bluetooth wireless technology for your phone, streaming audio. It's got an SD card slot, parking system, rain sensing wipers, under seating, it's leather seats. You got 12-way power front seats, including 4-way power lumbar. A lot of times, even though these, like the competitors will have power seat, they'll be like 8-way or 6-way. This is a 12-way power front seat and heated front seats, no additional option. 60-40 split folding rear seats. We already know about that. Everybody has 60-40 split folding rear seats. That's not saying anything new. Under interior, we already know about that dual zone climate control. It's got the power windows with the one-touch up and down operation and pinch protection, so I guess you can't slam your finger in it or whatever. Panoramic sunroof. It's got that aluminum satellite inlays. It sounds like we might not be able to change that, and if we can't, it's not a deal breaker. Ambient LED lighting, interior locking glove box, leather wrap shift knob. It's got 8 cup holders, right? 8 beverage holders, 4 cup and 4 bottle. 4 cup holders, 4 bottle holders. It's got a 12-volt power outlets. It says outlet, so there's plural, more than one. It's got obviously dual front sun visors, lighted vanity mirrors. You would expect that, of course. Under safety and security, we have the driver and front passenger airbags. There's a tire pressure monitoring system. You got electronic stability control. You have the tethers for the rear child seats. You have a electric parking brake, so you don't have to pull up the handle or anything. You have a hill descent. Under exterior, what do we have? 18-inch wheels. They're 235/50 all-season tires. Full LED headlights. Automatic headlights. Rear fog lights. Power-adjusted heated side mirrors. They don't say that they fold, though. Dual exhaust, aluminum roof rails, power tailgate, what else? And rear privacy glass, heated windshield washer nozzles, LED turn lights, everything. Tailgate spoiler. All right, so that's everything. Let's jump over to the build and price. Okay, so we have the Audi Q3 Premium Plus configuration loaded. And so let's see about the further equipment features that we can do. We got to pick colors and stuff like that as well. Okay, so that just took us to this page. We have the Premium Plus is selected, but we want to get ours with, so you have the Tiptronic, or you can get a Sport Tiptronic, or you can get the Sport, you can get a regular Tiptronic, or a Sport Tiptronic Quattro. I want the Sport Tiptronic Quattro. Let's find out what that's about, just so we know before we jump in. Well, all that did was take me to this little page that gives me some technical data, which is cool. We know that the torque is 207 pound-feet of torque from 1,700 to 5,000 RPM. That's a great, great torque range. And it tops out at 130 miles an hour, and a 0 to 60 is in a very, very slow 8.2 seconds. Well, even though we didn't learn anything, I'm still selecting the Sport and Quattro mode. And let's see, now we have 19-inch 10-spoke wheels, so that bumped our wheels up because we did have 18-inch wheels. 255 wheels, and I think they're a little bit wider because we had 235s before. We get the brushed aluminum matte inlays, the color driver information system with trip computer, and the S-Line exterior with revised front bumper and rear valance. We already went over that whole S-Line stuff, so let's continue. Okay, exterior colors, here we are. Do we need another shot on the picture? There we go. That looks a little better. So here is Brilliant Black, which is nice. Cortina White. That's also nice, actually. Floret Silver Metallic. Glacier White Metallic. Manhattan Gray Metallic. Mythos Black Metallic. They got a lot of dark colors, don't they? Daytona Gray Pearl. And then Misano Red Pearl. And then I guess there's Audi exclusive paint colors that you can get. Oh, and some of these paint colors are extra cost, like the red paint is an additional $575. Well, you know what? I just like the Brilliant Black. Or actually, I really kind of liked the Cortina White. I'm going to do the Cortina White. It keeps it simple. The color is not really that relevant. And it's actually a no-cost option, which doesn't really, it's neither here nor there, but it's a no-cost option. And then we have some wheel options. We do have some wheel options. What do we have here? We have this 19-inch 5-spoke titanium wheel. Then there's this 19-inch 5-spoke off-road design wheel. Do I want an off-road design? No. And then there's the S-Line competition package. Now, if I want to do that wheel, it's an additional $2,000. And yeah, I want those 20-inch wheels. So let's add that to the configuration. There's those 20-inch wheels. Let's hit this big picture and see if that gives us some better shots of those wheels on the vehicle. Yeah, we do have some better photos. Let's go through them real quick. All right, cool, cool, cool. Maybe I might want to do the car in black. Maybe I might want to do it in black. Maybe I might want to do it in black. Black, keep in mind, is a lot of responsibility to keep clean and to keep scratch-free and all that. So let's move on. And also, let's do the black. I like those wheels, and I think those wheels look, yeah. Let's do it in the Brilliant Black. Right, Brilliant Black, no-cost option. We got the upgraded S-Line competition package that cost us $2,000. The headlights, we have the full LED headlights, so there's nothing to do. There's nothing left to do on the exterior page. So let's move on to interior. Okay, so now we're on the interior page. Note that we're at $40,000. So, I mean, we're not super cheap, but we already have the S-Line competition sports seats. the interior colors, the black, or what do you have? You have the black seats, black dashboard, black carpet, black headliner, lunar silver interior. Oh, this chestnut brown looks pretty nice, doesn't it? That chestnut brown looks nice. That looks really nice. It looks rich. Let's go to the big photos. Oh, no. Maybe not then. We won't go to the photos. I think we're going to stick with the chestnut brown. I think it looks attractive. And then the decorative inlays, yeah, we're stuck with the brushed aluminum inlays. That's standard. So let's move on to packages and options. All right, so we're on the packages and options page. We already have the S-Line competition package. Audi Care, that's completely up to you. We don't get into that stuff. The Bose surround sound system, how much is it? Why don't they just give you the price? Okay, did that price not go up? Let me scroll up. We're at $41,745. That's still not the end of the world. That's still a really attractive price, and it's still cheaper than the Cadillac. I love the Cadillac, don't get me wrong, but it's cheaper than the Cadillac, and maybe it's just as nice. You tell me. You go look at the Cadillac video and then come back and comment on this video which one you think is nicer. Let me know. All right, let's move on to accessories. All right, we're at accessories. All-weather floor mats for the front, all-weather floor mats for the rear. They can't bundle that together. We're going to get them. I just want to kind of look at everything else. I don't care about the bike rack. Premium textile floor mats. You mean the cheap ones, a set of 4? I want the all-weather cargo mat. Yeah. The trailer hitch, nay. All right, so I know that I like the all-weather cargo mat. I'm not really crazy about these, but I'll take those in the regular carpeted floor mats. And then I want the all-weather mats in the rear and the all-weather mats for the front. That puts us at $42,160. Yes. And yeah, there's nothing else that I want. Let's go to continue. That's probably going to take us to the summary. Yes, it did. Took us to the summary. So we can see that the MSRP on the Audi Q3 Premium Plus on the 2018 in all-wheel drive was $37,900. Well, it's $37,900, right? By the time we added all of this, did it? Oh, it didn't tack on the Quattro. It didn't. I guess the Quattro came bundled at that price for $37,900. I'm gonna assume. Well, no, it says front-wheel drive. I thought we selected the all-wheel drive. Maybe the S-Line, does that not come in Quattro? Let's double check that really fast. Well, no. Tiptronic Sport Tiptronic Quattro is still selected at $37,900, but they have us just showing as a sport front-wheel drive. But it's still selected as yeah. Okay, well, I just want to double check. We see that the box is ticked for all-wheel drive. We can see that it says Quattro over here, yet it's giving us this information over there, so it's not exactly the same, but we know what we got. It's $42,160. Here's all our options. Prices built. Here's some technical specifications. Here's standard equipment. What I'm going to do is somewhere on this page, where is it? I can save this PDF. I'm going to save the PDF, so that way if you like the specs on this, you can download it in the description below. I think that's about it, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you've made it to the end of this video, you rock. I'd like to know what you think about this video, and I'd also appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. So leave a comment and like, share, and subscribe. And also, have a great day.